Hello, I'm Rex Peckinpah, and I just thought I would share with you something that I kind of came up with to solve a problem I had. Um, Back a year or so ago, I started looking at a lot more equipment reviews and things, and at that moment in time, a lot of people were talking about rackable curl bars. And I thought, that would be kind of nice to have. My curl bar is a Bells of Steel curl bar. You can see it right here. And it's just a typical curl bar. It's very good. If you need a good curl bar, I would recommend the Bells of Steel curl bar, but it's not rackable. Now, I didn't really think about that back when I bought it, but later on I'm thinking I wouldn't mind having a rackable curl bar. And then I started looking at rackable curl bars, and I thought, why do I want to spend the money for a whole new curl bar? I mean, that's a lot of money for something I might use once a week, sometimes twice a week. And so I thought, what could I do to solve this problem? So I decided I would go to my local hardware store. Went to my local hardware store, and I'd done some thinking ahead of time. And so I bought some PVC pipe. I bought some PVC pipe that was a little bit bigger than 2 inches and some that was 2 inches, because I knew I would need something to transition between the sleeve of my curl bar and where I would put the weight. So what I came up with were these. And what I have is a piece of PVC pipe that's a little bigger than 2 inches, a piece of PVC pipe that's 2 inches, a coupler that that allowed me to put the 2-inch inside the slightly bigger one and lock them in place. And then also, because I felt I wanted to make sure that they didn't come off, I got a little bolt here and drilled a hole and got this so this will lock it on the bar. And so if I take these and I put them on the bar, I'll show you how they work. I've already got one on the other end, but basically what I do is I just take this, slide it over the end of my easy curl bar like that, tighten down the little nut so that it's not going to come off of here. I can load my weights on the end here, and I have a rackable curl bar. As I experimented with my now rackable curl bar, due to the attachments I put on the end, I kind of came to the conclusion that at some point those would break because of too much weight on them. And so I decided I needed to do something a little different. So I called a young man that I'd had in class several years ago, and I knew he was a really good welder, and I asked him if he could weld something for me that would do the same thing. And so anyway, a few weeks later, he came back and gave these to me, and I found them to be very nice and very helpful. And I'll show you those right now. This is what he came up with. It's a metal sleeve. It fits right on the end of a standard Olympic bar, and then transitions down to a 2-inch piece that allows you to load the weights on. It's got a little bit of a lip here so the weights aren't going to slide past here. And then of course you put a collar on it and you can curl to your heart's content. And I'll show you what it looks like on the bar. So all you do with this is you just take it, you slide it on the end of the bar like so. You turn the key a few times to where you can lock it down. And now you have a rackable curl bar. And there we go. Curl this thing. And with the steel, it makes it where it's going to be durable and you'll be able to load weight on it to your heart's content. So there you have my idea for taking your regular easy curl bar and making it into a rackable easy curl bar for not much of an expenditure. If you're not going to use super heavy weights, you could probably just make one with the PVC pipe maybe, but I would recommend getting one like this. It's metal. Maybe somebody will look at this and say, hey, I think we'll maybe think about taking that idea and marketing it. Hope if they do, they maybe call it the Coach Peck sleeve or or something, and then maybe buy me lunch somewhere. I don't want anything out of it. I'm not really in all this to make any money. I just like to be involved and like to think about things and come up with some ideas that might be helpful. Let me know if you think this would be helpful. Maybe it's a stupid idea. And if you say it is, well, that's okay. But anyway, I really appreciate you listening to me, and hope you have a great day. And, I'll do what they always do. Just, if you get a chance, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I'd like to get up to a few subscribers eventually. Not in it to make a lot of money or get a lot of fame, but I do like to come up with ideas and help people get better. So anyway, thank you very much.